Alright guys, got some more. I was gonna say Prismatic Evolution, but Terastal Fest, we actually have a pretty big video. We're gonna have 6 of these guys because last night after I made that one video where my camera wasn't focusing, and hopefully that isn't the issue in this video, I ended up opening 13 more boxes and then I finally went to sleep. I wanted to see what I could get out of a case, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you all here, and I'll do it at the end of the video as well. But out of 14 boxes, including that first one that you did see that had the Eevee SAR in it, we ended up getting, of course, an SAR out of every one of the boxes, so 14 in total. And we had a few of the boxes, it seemed as almost if like every other one had an SAR or SR in it for a trainer. So we're gonna go ahead and go through these. We ended up getting an Eevee, so that's one. We got an Amaris SAR, which is pretty cool. Ortega. We ended up getting 2 SARs for Kieran, which was really cool. So that's 5 right there. Hopefully these are being captured in the light pretty well. We have a, oh my goodness, Atticus. There we go, I almost forgot his name. So Atticus right there, and Larry. So we got more than half of the boxes right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 14 boxes. So averaging a little more than half right there. And we only got about 4 Master Balls. Let's see if that can pop through. I have 2 high lamps here, and for whatever reason, they're having the hardest time trying to show off these cards in all of their glory. That's a little bit better because it's a lighter frame. We got a Vaporeon Master Ball. We got a Trubbish Master Ball, Jolteon Master Ball, and no more Master Ball. Well, actually, no. I got a Leafeon Master Ball. So that is like 1 in every 3 boxes I got a Master Ball, which seems to be the average. 1 Hyper or Ultra Rare in the Pikachu. Really, really happy that I got that one, just because that is going to be the most expensive one. And onto the SARs, and I'll show this off more so towards the end. We ended up getting the Roaring Moon, Glaceon, which is one of my favorites. Leafeon is my favorite, but this is definitely the second one that I wanted to get, and I'm really happy that I got her. We ended up getting Teal Mask Overpond. Some duplication in here too, which isn't horrible, but we got the Cornerstone, 2 of them. We got the Raging Bolt. We got the Eevee SAR in the first video. Flareon. We got another Flareon. We got a Sylveon, really hyped to get that. Got the Espeon, beautiful, beautiful art. Love the flowers in that. Reminds me of that one forest you went through in Sword and Shield. We got the Sorrel Edge and the Iron Valiant. Oh, and the Iron Crown. I really like that art. I actually like that more than the initial art that came out with, oh my goodness, I can't remember the set. Temporal Forces, I believe. So we're gonna put these off to the side. We're gonna get into the boxes. So I'll put these over here. So we have all 6 boxes here. I'm gonna cut these open, get the packs out, and then we'll continue, okay? All right, we're back. So I did drop this one when I was opening up the case. So let's start with this one first. Hopefully the cards are okay in here. I believe they will be. Have yet to get a God Pack out of this case. I mean, not every case is guaranteed a God Pack. So let's see if we can get one out of this case. Not out of this pack though. All right. So we're gonna go through these individually. We have usually, we have an Arch-Alodon Pokeball right there. So again, like I was saying earlier, some duplication in these. That's like my 3rd Arch-Alodon. I'm just gonna put all the hollows and all of the bulk together. And I'll put the hits up here. Let's get them in frame. I will sleeve the Pokeballs at the end of each box so we can kind of see what we get out of each box. The duplication is good and bad because typically these are sold as individual boxes in Japan. So obviously you don't want someone to be scalping in Japan or just in general, you know, get like quote unquote the Umbreon or the Sylveon out of the case and then sell the rest of the boxes, knowing that if each box has a different SAR in it, they're not going to be getting another Umbreon, so that they could just sell the rest of the boxes and, you know, scalp them later on, which is a huge problem in the American market, not so much the Japanese market, because they usually make their products readily available, and they're just generally cheaper to buy, just because people like to read their cards, like I said in the first video. That always helps with the value with the cards, because then they can become playable by a larger audience and not just by Japanese readers. So, and I've noticed that there, Master Ball Melodic really pops with the blue frame. That is gorgeous. Really happy to see another Master Ball, because these are going to be the harder ones to find, as well as the most expensive ones to buy on the aftermarket. Each one of the Eevees, barring that of Umbreon, seem to be, might as well just put a sleeve on this one, seem to be about 40 to 50 bucks. Umbreon's like 340, which is not really a surprise. So we'll put that right there. Just trying to get my layout set up here. I'm gonna have a big mess. I've noticed that there's 2 non-hollows or 3 non-hollows in the front, just regular bulk. Whoa! So we start out the first video with the Eevee, and we're starting out the second video with the Eevee. 2 different ones. This is the Fruit SAR. Wow, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous, and this is definitely the more of the expensive Eevees out of the 2. Trying to get this into a sleeve and then into a top loader, and then we will be good to go. This is going to go right into the binder. Most of these already look like what could be a PSA 10. Very beautiful card. Really happy to see that. And again, I do apologize about the lighting. I quite literally have a huge hot lamp on, 2 of them right now, and a light above me in my storeroom, and not getting the best of lighting. It is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it, and hopefully I'll be able to fix that later on. I don't do many of these videos. And we get a Lana as our last Pokeball. Nice. And we got the Gouging Fire right there. Just need to get our A-Spec out of this box. We could get an SR and SAR for the trainer, which would be really, really nice. So we'll see if we can get that. Let's put Lana in here. I also have Lana as a Pokeball, and I'm pretty sure that I can confirm from watching other videos as well as opening up nearly an entire case that those trainers do not come as Master Balls, they come as Pokeballs only. I've yet to see one out of hundreds, if not thousands, of videos. A Master Ball trainer, that is. Seems to be that the Master Balls are reserved for the Pokemon only. Feel free to prove me wrong. I would like to be proved wrong, because I like when sets are more difficult to complete. The master sets, that is. Ooh, we got the Legacy Energy as our A-Spec right there. Nothing behind it. Look at the Okie Dokie behind it. I like it when sets are a little bit more difficult to complete. So having those trainer cards and the item cards, stadium cards and whatnot, having those have a Master Ball version of them would be pretty cool too. It's just extra spots in the binder that I can fill up. And it just makes for a nicer looking collection and bigger looking collection. Okay, so first box, we get the Eevee SAR, and we got a Master Ball out of that. Let's put all of our hits together, and we'll clear up the EXs. Put them over here, and we'll get into our second box. And then I'll clear up the bulk after the second box as well. All right, so I do want to apologize for the very first video. I didn't sleep very well the night before my 12-hour shift, and I was extraordinarily exhausted after the 12-hour shift. And I just could not figure out why my phone was not focusing in that video. So I was like, screw it, I'll just do one box, and I will just enjoy opening the rest of these boxes off camera by myself. I can go at my own pace, look at all the arts, and just really sit down and enjoy it and unwind after the shift that I had. I have off today, so much more energy. I did all of my shipments. Ooh, we got an Amreese for our Pokeball. Again, have her, a little bit of duplication for the trainer card right there. We got the Hydrapple, which I've only pulled 1 out of 16 boxes now. I don't know why that's so rare. Probably isn't. It's probably just this case in it itself. I think each case, or just like when the boxes were being manufactured, maybe there's more hits of this card for Pokeballs and EXs and SARs one day, and you know, there's always that randomization factor, but then, you know, you could have a print run of certain cards being produced more often than others, like the Cornerstone Ogerpon, which is the third one out of this case. Gorgeous art. I absolutely adore this art. This is freaking gorgeous, and it's a relatively playable card, usually as a one-off. And we got our Stadium card right there as our A-Spec. But seeing 3 of them in the same case is a little frustrating when there's so many more SARs that I need to complete. And I've noticed that the quality control for the SARs in this set, usually the Japanese quality control, is on point, beautiful, absolutely love it, PSA 10 all the way. Not that this wouldn't be a PSA 10, because the PSA doesn't really take in consideration the arch and bend of the card, what have you. But they are curling, and I've noticed that only with the SARs, which is kind of odd. SAR Pokemon too, because that Amreese that I pulled did not have any bend in it whatsoever last night. So it seems to be that the Pokemon SARs from this case, this batch of printing, seems to have a curling issue. So I'm gonna keep them Cornerstone again in their hard top loaders for the time being. Hopefully straighten them out before I put them into the binder. And then we will do a binder update to see what I'll need to buy and what how well we did with the binder after one case. We get a not Iron Treads, but the Great Tusk Pokeball right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it looks like there's a chip on the texturing right there. Not sure if that's intentional. It might be intentional. It might be like a piece of the ground coming up, because I see it over here and right here too. It might be like the chunks of the ground coming up. We get the Ursaluna right there for our double fighting pack. But yeah, a lot of duplication in this case. There's a lot. I've got one more Pokeball on this. Probably not gonna get the Master Ball because I'm pulling all these in order, but a lot of duplication in this case. Unfortunately, when there's like roughly, what, like 180 some base cards, 187, I could just look at the card. And I'm getting like 2 or 3 of the same Pokeball. It's a little frustrating. After this, I do have another case which I will open, and I will open probably half of that case to see how the duplication is going. If I'm getting new SARs and new Pokeballs, I will continue with that case, but if I'm getting repeats, then I'll just stop opening, because it might have been an issue with the print run early on in regards to potential duplication. And when I was saying earlier that the duplication can be a good or bad thing, it's bad in my case because I'm buying a case because I want a legitimate case. I don't want people to be mapping the boxes if that's possible, and I also want the best possible chance as to experience a God Pack. And I'm lucky enough to have, we got another Master Ball right there, an Eevee Slash. That is a new one. That is a new one. I don't even have the Pokeball version, and that's gorgeous. That is awesome. And we got a Flareon in the back. I've been lucky enough to open 4 God Packs now. We were able to open up 1 in the VMAX Climax, and we were able to open up 3 in Shiny Star V. Surprisingly enough, I opened up 3 cases of that, completed the master set, and each case had a God Pack in it, ironically enough, from all different distributors and sellers. And I pulled one out of the case that I had in my VMAX Climax, so I don't know whether or not I used up all of my luck for those 2 sets, because each one of the cases that I did purchase, I purchased 1 additional case of VMAX Climax, but I kept it sealed. And I do have 1 additional case of Shiny Star V, which I also have sealed. But I was able to pull a God Pack out of every one of those cases. And now I buy a few cases of this set, and watch, I won't get a single God Pack. And this is like the nicest looking God Pack there ever was in terms of what we have in our history of God Packs. So that is box number 2. Got the Cornerstone Master Ball for the Aegislash, which I'm really happy to see. And we get the Amrease right there with the Great Tusk Pokeball. So that is box number 2. So we'll put that right over here. And these evolutions for the EXs look gorgeous in their base card, EX card form. They're selling for about $3 to $5 a piece. The Umbreon selling for like nearly 10 to 15 because of how popular Umbreon is. Umbreon is just pretty much everyone's favorite. I mean, Umbreon is my favorite too. Hey, they were my favorite before, you know, having it as a favorite was a thing. It was my favorite when Gen 2 came out, but still, it is just so popular. Glaceon is definitely my 2nd favorite, and I would probably say Sylveon is my 3rd. But dude, the Leafeon card in this set, I haven't pulled it yet, and I really want to pull that. I'm gonna have to either pull it or buy it. I would rather pull it, but that art is just absolutely phenomenal with all the foliage in the background, how colorful and gorgeous it is. Nice. New Pokeball, let's go. No duplication in this box. To begin with, at least, we got the Zeraora with the Hydrapple, after saying that how hard it was to pull it at the front of the case, because they're all in the back of the case now. Yeah, man. Nice new Pokeball right there with our mythical Zeraora. Happy to see that. Box 3, let's see what we could do to finish out this case, what SERs that we get, and hopefully we can get 1 to 2 more Master Balls after pulling that Aegislash. Whoa, this is something else. That is a gorgeous looking Terapagos. Now, when I was looking at this, it was kind of hard to see what the hell was going on in this card by just looking at the blurry image that PokeBeach had supplied us, but looking at this up close, that is phenomenal. That is so colorful, so gorgeous, and I can't tell you how much I love these Terastal borders with the rainbow around the borders. Just like the bordering itself, and that's what makes like the regular EX cards look so nice with the Legacy energy in the back right there. wow, this is really, really nice. And this one doesn't have much of a bend to it like the other ones. I think the one that looked the worst when I pulled it last night was the Roaring Moon. That was pretty bad. Like that was like a Pringle. That was pretty bad. So wow, let's put that right in the middle right there. I'm trying to figure out where I got all of my sleeves here. They're upside down for some reason. So wow, that was a nice pull. We haven't gotten a trainer SAR or SR in a little while yet. I would really like to get the Crispin. I think he looks the coolest, but we got I was gonna say Suicune, but we got a Walking Wake in the back right there. I really like Crispin's SAR, but Drayton looks pretty cool too. Drayton is like my favorite character from the new DLC, the Blueberry Academy, which I thought was an incredible DLC. It was very fun having each one of the biomes, or the quadrums, whatever you want to call them, because there's 4 different environments. We get the Kieran in the Pokeball, very nice, with the playable Dragapult in the back. So, in the newest DLC, the Blueberry Academy, Drayton was basically chill as fuck, didn't really care, like, just wanted to chill with his boys, just do his thing, battle Pokemon, and chill in the club room. And also, it was his like battle was really unique to advance the story. It was like something that they hadn't done before up until that point, which was that in the new DLC, you have like the Pokemon that you've been bringing with you the entire time throughout the story, but you needed to battle him with only Pokemon that you caught in Blueberry Academy. I thought that was really cool. And I was like, crap, I gotta go out and I gotta like catch a bunch of Pokemon. And of course, like right around the corner where his like little battle area were Beldum. So like I caught a Metagross and I used like candies to like level that up all the way because he had Dragon Pokemon. I ended up getting like the Archelodon for him too. And it was double battle, which is my favorite because that's obviously what we have in VGC. Fan Rotom Pokeball, getting new Pokeballs, very nice. I like that background too with the Garchomp. Speaking of dragons, one of the best ones that we have currently in VGC, other than Dragonite maybe. But yeah, that was really cool. It was like double battles, like VGC. So it was a really cool and fun experience. So definitely he was my favorite trainer out of the new DLC. And Kieran was cool, but a little bit annoying. So let's see what we get out of this. Ooh, we get the, again, it's a dragon pack right here. I'm in a dragon box. We get the Raging Bolt. I like that new art from the Raging Bolt. I believe it was a promo here in the West. I like that better than the long neck boy of, what was it, Paradox Rift, I believe he was in. So I like that art better, which looks pretty cool. Very playable in the Teal Mask Ancient deck. And another Cornerstone Ogerpon. So that will do it for our third box. So, very nice box. Terapagos needed him with the Kieran, Rotom Fan, and the Zeraora. There we go. Pokeballs. And we get the Legacy Energy as our ace spec. So let's put that over there. Put these guys over here as well. And we're gonna get into our third box. Like I said, it's gonna be a long video. Do apologize. I will create timestamps in this for each SAR I pull, if that's what you want to see, or if I pull like a trainer, master ball, or trainer SAR. Or it'd be nice if we get another ultra rare in this, wouldn't it? We got the Pikachu, which now I don't have to buy. Very happy about. Hey, we get the Crispin. Nice, speaking of which. I'm gonna get his SAR. We got his Pokeball right there. I also need to get his regular full art too. So anything will do in regards to him. There's another cool trainer, fire trainer from the DLC. He's all about cooking, and he's like always flipping a quick ball in the pan, which is pretty funny to see. All right, so let's get these sleeves out of the way. Let's put these guys over there. That Leafeon is what I need to hit in the SAR. Getting a lot of base versions. Okay, this case went quick. Only lasted 2 days. Lot of fun opening this. Wow. All I can say is don't buy loose packs of this because like after I've had so many boxes last night where I pulled my SAR, the trainer SR or SAR, and I pulled my 3 Pokeballs in Ace Spec, and I was like, ooh, Umbreon. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there's literally nothing else I could get out of this. If you open up a box and you got everything other than like maybe a possible SAR or SR, like you could get that out of the rest of the packs, but like if you get that as well as every other hit that you could get out of it, you're not going to get anything else out of it. We got a Pokeball for our Iron Thorns with the Gouging Fire in the back right there. I mean, yeah, I guess you could get a God pack, which would be pretty ironic. And that would be karma if someone sold a loose pack after like kind of doing their little mapping of the box and sold a loose pack thinking that there was absolutely nothing in it, and they sold it to someone for like, you know, $10 to $15 and there was a God pack in it. That would be irony and karma at its finest. All right, we got the I was gonna say Roaring Moon. We got the Raging Bolt. Wow, talk about duplication. That is quite the double banger, but also 2 SARs in one pack. That is pretty cool. That is cool to just see and experience in itself. And then here we go with the bend again. No other card really has that bend, which is kind of odd. Like, you don't really have that with the Pokeball cards. We get a double banger. Wow. That is really, really cool. Very, very nice. Wow. Out of the same box. So let's get these guys in their sleeves, or their top loaders, I should say. And I already have a Raging Bolt, unfortunately. I'm thinking that I kind of want to just keep these cards and put them in the binder, even if I have extras. However, I might sell them before Prismatic Evolutions comes out, because I feel like this set is going to fall off the face of the earth after that comes out, because, thank you. We get the Pokeball right there. I need his Master Ball. I already pulled his Pokeball. Again with the duplication, but that is okay. A lot of fun to open up this product. And when you get the pulls you need, you really, really enjoy getting the pulls that you need. So that makes it just as good. So we pretty much get everything out of this box except our Ace pack. But yeah, this case had a lot of duplication. We get 3 Kirans. I was never expecting that. And I do believe, maybe other than Lacey, he is the most expensive trainer SAR. I think he's going for like anywhere between 40 to 50. So I could sell him, make $100 and buy more sealed product. And I don't know, I'll think about it. Not something that ooh, Prime Catcher, that's a really good Ace Spec to get. This is a good box with another Hydra Apple. Good box. Nice. Let's see what we get in this last one. I don't think we're going to get anything out of this, obviously. It'd be nice if it was a God pack, but yeah, we got the Umbreon regular EX. We got no Master Ball, but you can't really ask for a Master Ball when you get a Prime Catcher. Ooh, Sylveon, though. It's the next best one that you could possibly get out of that. Got the Prime Catcher. We got a double banger SAR pack with 2 SARs in this box. And the Prime Catcher, which is definitely the best Ace Spec in this set. Wow, what a box. That was a really, really good one. We have 2 more to round out the case. And we're going to get into the next one right away. We're not playing around. Okay. So let's get rid of some bulk here. I'll put it over there. All right. So this is the 19th box right here. 2 left for the case. See what we can get out of this. Would love to see an evolution in this, SER wise. Would love to see an evolution. That's kind of all I'm asking for. I need Jolteon, Vaporeon, Leafeon, Umbreon. I think those are the ones that I need. We get the, okay, cool. I have a Master Ball for the Duskull, so having the Pokeball will go right next to my Master Ball. I believe I have a Master Ball for it, right? Or maybe, no, I believe that was the Trubbish that I pulled. That was the Master Ball. Yeah, I think it was the Trubbish. So then that means I have a Pokeball of the Duskull already. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this one. Okay, I needed this. I mean, Sandy Shocks, not usually the one that you want to pull if you're opening maybe 1 to 2 boxes of this, but, and we get the Scoop Up Vacuum, or Cyclone, whatever you want to call it, for the A-Spect. Sandy Shocks SER, very, very nice. So let's sleeve these up right here. Get that nice bend. I don't understand it. No other cards in these packs are bent like that. It's just the SARs. I mean, these SARs aren't printed, like the boxes in themselves aren't printed all together. So you'll have all of the Pokeballs being printed together, all the A-Specs printed together, and all the SARs printed together. I'm pretty sure I'm preaching to the choir right here and everyone knows that. But yeah, man, those SAR sheets must have been like poorly stored when they were in the factory, because everything else is coming out of this really flat and nice and crisp, other than those SERs, unfortunately. But you get the Iron Thorns right there for our EX. Really annoying to play against. It's very controlling and can shut you down while trying to play the TCG. I do believe that won a tournament a little while ago. All right, Monkey Dory as well. We get the Ogre's Masks right there, and a Sylveon EX. Very nice. Put this into a sleeve. Always put these sleeves upside down. Cool. Throw that right there. Nice little rainbow texturing too. Right off the light if you hold it up to the right angle. Not having much luck with these pull tabs. It's like I pull them and then they rip off right away and I can't really pull it down the side. We get some print lines in here too, right up here. Hopefully that's not on the more valuable cards. Hydrapple definitely was in the bottom of this case. Definitely favoring one out of the case. All right. We have 1 box left after this. So hopefully we can get the Eevee out of that. That would have been really nice. Although the one side of the case, which had all the evolutions in it, was really nice because it was so much fun opening them up and just seeing all their individual arts. I'm telling you right now, seeing these arts in a video does not do justice for how gorgeous they are in person. Nice, we got a Bramblegast for our Master Ball right there with the Monkey Dory EX. So we're gonna go ahead and put that into a sleeve. Always nice to see the Master Balls so that I don't have to buy them. Want to be getting all of the Master Balls in boxes. Not to sell them, but not so that I could, not that I have to buy them. That's the whole point. All right, Espeon, very nice. Again, I can't say enough how nice these regular EX cards are. So it looks like we got everything out of our box right here. Last pack for our 19th box. See what we can get out of this. Likely just a regular EX, and it is the Gouging Fire. All right. So we're getting into that fabled last box. Will this have the Sunbreon in it? I don't really think it looks anything like a Moonbreon. If anyone is saying that it looks like a Moonbreon, I think they very explicitly put like a fiery ball above it so that people would instead call it the Sunbreon instead of the Moonbreon, which they did that on purpose and that was intentional. That would be hilarious. And kudos on them for doing it. Or the artist could have just done that, you know, themselves. So, last box magic. Can we get an evolution? Any evolution will do. I don't even care if it was a repeat at this point. I just love all of their arts. Leafeon, Glaceon, and Sylveon are definitely the best arts. Ooh, okay. So we get a Ancient Energy Capsule right there. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, I think they're called. Okay, so put this in a sleeve. I think I needed you. Okay. If there's no Master Balls for the trainer cards, I definitely have to reorganize my binder. Okay, Palafin EX. These regular EX cards definitely pop. And they're definitely more shiny and good, like there's more glitter on them than the American and Western counterparts. Those are like really faded looking, especially in the early print run of SV. Okay, Wellspring Ogerpon in that pack. So far, 3 packs. We got the Pokeball Reverse. Would be nice to even get a trainer out of this too if we didn't get Evolution SAR. But if it's an SAR, hopefully we get, it looks like this is a Pokeball Reverse. Hopefully it's one that we don't have. Nice, a Dracloak for the Pokeball right there. Very, very playable, especially in that of the Dragapult Dex, basically like a mini Kirlia. Awesome. We get the Pheasantipity, which is also a nice playable card for the TCG. I believe that was like a $10 card before it just got reprinted into the dirt in this set, which is always nice though, because the cheaper it is to play the TCG, the better it is. It's the more accessible it is. You don't really want like a regular EX to be that expensive. Leave the more expensive cards for like the special arts and rare pulls. We get the Sparkling Crystal right there. Get the Dragapult in the back right there. I'll sleeve that up once we get one more hit. All right, no God pack here. Let's see what we can get out of this. I believe we're halfway through here. So I don't think we're getting anything in this because we got 3 regular non-holos, 3 regular cards in the front. Seems to be when we get 2 is when we get a hit. That's why the card trick is difficult for us. Because it's either 4 to the front or 5 to the front, and it's usually never consistent. Or 3 to the front or 4 to the front. See what I mean? We got 2 non-holos right there, and then straight into the 2 holos, and then we have a hit. See, it's very inconsistent. So it's either 3 or 2 in the front, and that was a pack without a hit. So the Blast Box is definitely building up the suspense. We have one Pokeball left and our SAR left, and we only have 2 packs left after this. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, Buddy Poffin in the Pokeball. What do we got behind it? Ooh, another Eevee. All right, well, I wanted an Eevee or an Evolution as our, well, kind of the Evolution, but that's so, wow. Are these boxes mappable? Like I was saying before, let's sleeve these up. Because the first box of the case on the other side of the case was the Eevee. And now we get the Eevee. This one actually looks pretty straight. Yeah, this one looks pretty straight. And now we get another Eevee on the other side. basically the exact opposite box of the first box that we opened, like in terms of placement inside of the case. Wow, that is really, really odd. Wow, okay. Hey, I'll take that. That's awesome. Maybe I'll get that one graded. I definitely don't want to sell that one. Definitely don't want to sell any of the evolutions out of this if I pull duplicates. If I pull duplicates, I'm just going to get them graded if they're gradable. Sylveon, very nice. Okay. Can we get a trainer? Can we get a hyper rare or ultra rare out of the last pack? Last pack magic out of the last box. This has been a pretty cool box. We got a Buddy Poffin. And we got an Eevee out of this. So, any luck at all? Can we get anything? No, we got an Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns does what Iron Thorns does and just completely shuts you down. Anyway, wow, this was somewhat of a video. I'll be right back so we can do a recap. Here's a bit of a recap. So here are our Pokeball reverse hollows. We got a bunch of them. Of course, you got 3 in each box. There you go. The Buddy Poffin was really nice. And here are our Master Balls. Out of the 6 boxes that we opened, we ended up getting 3. One in a Melodic, Aegislash, and the Bramblegast. And we got 1 Trainer, SAR. And then we got the Eevee, the Fruit Eevee, the Corner Stone. We got the Terapagos, Raging Bolt, Sandy Shocks, and then the other Eevee. Really, really nice cards. Wow, these are gorgeous. I can't get over how nice this set is. Well, thanks for joining me. I'll be doing a binder update shortly. I'm gonna kind of organize it, see what I need to do in order to get these cards slotted in correctly so that I don't have any empty slots. And I'll catch you guys soon.